Jason is an awesome dad, and he is going to come to every single performance of Peter Pan.
That means I get out of work, right?
Do you believe?
What did you discover?
People suck at driving.
Well, okay. I've got my Lost Boys shirt on. He's got his... Hey, get your hands on the wheels. My goodness.
You're distracting me.
Time. Today is the day that we perform Peter Pan for all of the students in the school. And right now, I'm heading down to the stage to do some last minute things. We've got to put some spike tape down, and I need to do the promised backstage tour. I have come down to drop off some things in the costume room, but I want to show you what we have for our costumes that maybe you won't get to see some of these details up close from the stage. We have this spare classroom, and what we've done is we have all of these buckets for each of the students, and they have their names on them. These are all of the brave girls. You can tell because it's like the earth tones and lots of fur. One of the things that I absolutely love about our costume design is we have two girls that are playing twin Lost Boys. They wear a Cub Scout uniform and these coonskin hats, which I just think is hilarious. What better way to capture youth and rambunctious and lost boyness than Cub Scout uniforms? If you've ever been a den leader or a pack leader or whatever, or worked with the Cub Scouts, they are active, they are lively, they are sometimes lost in their own worlds. And then our talking Lost Boys have some fun elements, like one of them gets to wear this foxtail, and another one has like this little bunny tail, which is hilarious. We tried to get away from the stereotypical black and white and red pirates and yet pull in some jewel tones. Aren't these fabulous? A lot of the students, under the direction of our two fantastic costume designers, put these together. So some of these pieces are rented, some of them the parents worked with their children to put together. Over here we have some of our main characters. This is obviously Captain Hook, which is a costume we rented. Captain Hook also doubles as Mr. Darling, and he wears this suit coat right here with the tails. Probably 35 years ago, my mother found this jacket at a thrift store, and she purchased it not for any intention, but she just bought it and thought, you never know when we're going to need one of these. We have held on to this coat. It has been in storage for years, until about 5 years ago when the elementary school did Annie and Brevin was Drake, the butler. And we got to pull this jacket out, and he got to wear it for that show. And I love that because it feels like my mother had her hand in that show. And while she wasn't here in person to come and see it, she was still a part of it. Well, the next year they did Seussical, and Spencer was the Cat in the Hat. And this is a perfect Cat in the Hat jacket. Well, it also is a great Mr. Darling coat for his evening out with Mrs. Darling. Right here is Garrett's costume. I love this hat so much. In fact, I want to purchase one of my own after this is all said and done. And how fun is this? We just took a green t-shirt, and the costume designers just screen printed "Never Grow Up" to put on that. He has a vest that's the same color as this hat that goes along with his costume. The other director actually found it at a thrift store, and it's perfect. It's awesome. I wish it were here to show you, but they're adding a few more details to it, like some fun little buttons to give it a pop of color. And of course, my favorite, Chuck Taylor Converse tennis shoes and striped socks. I love that we are going with a very masculine approach, kind of childish, boyish, but more on the masculine side of costumes for our Peter Pan. Here is Wendy's dress. When she goes to Neverland, she adds this little accessory, and just look at all the fun details on this belt that she wears. Isn't that just great? It's kind of like a corset that ties around the waist. This is our Tinkerbell. Our Tinkerbell is not inhibited by fairy wings. This looks so darling on her. And she's got these cute little shoes, gotta pull those out, that they colored green and put little puff balls on. And then Tiger Lily has these fabulous turquoise and beautiful feathers on her costume. So that is the costume room tour. Let me go show you backstage and a little bit up close of our sets. Well, here it is. It really doesn't come alive until the children step onto the stage and fill it with their energy and colorful costumes, but there are some really awesome details about this set that I have to share with you. First off, we have this magnificent backdrop. One of our parents is an artist, obviously a professional artist, and if you open it up, you see some of the iconic skyline buildings of London. But look at the fun details he added that you might not catch from the stage. There is Tinkerbell and the pirate ship and a teddy bear in the clouds, crocodile, and of course Peter Pan. It's so sweet. I love it. And I love the colors too. We carried the London skyline, and then slowly he merged it into jungle, as if their imagination is taking you into Neverland. The beginnings of the jungle scene, which then kind of on the outer stage goes on to more. Isn't that just beautiful? Of course, it wouldn't be London without London Bridge. So we've got London Bridge moving into volcanoes. I love it. I love it. The same artist helped add our detail work to our boxes that are beds. We moved the beds around to form ships and Peter's hideout. Over here on our little bookshelf, we found this book in our school, and I thought, oh, that's got to go on our set somewhere. So that's a fun little detail. Not many people will know, but it's there. This little toy drum is used later in the scene, as well as this vase and the newspaper. And then it's just a toy ball with the Lincoln log at the top. That is the bomb that Captain Hook uses to threaten everyone. And of course we've got some Lincoln logs in there and a little bow and arrow. The basic creative design and concept that we have is that everything in the show takes place within the room. So all of the pieces, set pieces, and props are created from things within the room. So it's almost as if everything is taking place inside of the children's imagination as they travel to Neverland, which is a fun little touch element to our show. I don't know if the audience will pick up on that as much, but the idea is they never leave the nursery. It's all in their imagination. There we get a little bit of that. Jason is an awesome dad, and he is going to come to every single performance of Peter Pan.
It means I get out of work, right? If I can come during the day.
Yep, and so we're getting ready to start. All of the kids are coming in now. It's time!
plan. Are you ready for today's lesson? Yes, Peter! Then listen to your teacher and repeat after me. I won't grow up, I won't grow up. I don't want to go to school, I don't want to go to school. Just to learn to be a parent, just to learn to be a parent. And recite a silly rule, and recite a silly rule. Wendy, don't! We're friends. Friends? I saved Tiger Lily's life in the forest, and she saved ours.
Peter Pan is the sun, and the moon, and the stars.
Yes, I know. You know you really got a friend will be true blood brothers to the end. You say you could get well if children believed in fairies. Do you believe? That his book isn't cute. It's cute. In 2 minutes, the ship will be blown to pieces. So back, you killing spawn. I'll show you now the road to Destiny. Ah, the cook. God, no words of mine can express me in contempt for you.
We've just got home from our first performance, and it wasn't perfect, but it was dang cute, and they did a great job. So there is a little bit of room for them to grow. We still have 5 more performances, 1 more for the school, and then 4 evening performances. Quite a week ahead of us. But I'm excited because I got home and Jason and we ordered something and it came today. We got these 2 shirts so that we can wear them on one of the nights. That's the one that Jason picked out. And I picked this one out. Most of the staging, the choreography, and scenes that I worked on were with the Lost Boys and the Brave Girls, and I felt like this shirt represented that pretty well. So we've got those fun Peter Pan shirts to wear on one of the nights that he performs.
Well, we're starting our morning off early, and me and a couple of friends are gonna go sit at an intersection for an hour for driver's ed and watch people drive their car, whether that's good or bad. So let's get it. So this is our list from driver's ed that we need to be watching for. Every time we see a mistake while observing, we tally it down.
All right, boys.
Y'all set?
Speeding.
Watch for non-signals. All right, have fun. Oh, I wonder if they caught that I didn't have my signal on.
All right, we've picked up Spencer from his driving, what would you call it?
Examination.
Driving examination.
Observation.
Oh, a driving observation and witness how good people are at driving. What did
You
you
mean
discover?
How bad?
How bad?
What did you discover?
People suck at driving.
Well, okay, can you rephrase that?
They don't
Utahns
know.
don't use their
They
signals.
don't know how to signal.
They don't know how to signal. And
They don't know
a
how
lot of people on their cell phones, so distracted driving.
A lot of people run red lights.
So, okay, what if I were to drive by and I had my hand out with this camera out
You're
like
not
this
driving.
in
Not
front?
driving.
Well, I'm not driving, but that would be distracted driving. Am I distracting you though, Dad? Maybe. A little bit. Keep your eyes on the road. There you go. We are heading to the movies today. That's one of the things we really like to do. We like to watch movies. We like to go to the theater. Especially as a family, we like to take in all of the new Disney releases and Pixar films. So today we're gonna go see Onward. So excited, I think it looks amazing. Afterwards, we have family coming from Cedar City, family coming from Orem,
Brigham City to come watch Garrett's performance of Peter Pan tonight. I've got my Lost Boys shirt on. He's got his, hey, get your hands on the wheels. My goodness.
You're distracting me.
What the heck? Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road. We're sporting our shirts today in honor of Garrett's play. And he's already had 2 night performances and they've been really, really good. They've been awesome. It is so fun to see the results of all of our hard work over the past 3 or 4 months. So that is what we are doing today. We'll tell you how we like Onward. Disney and Pixar have done it again. Onward was incredible.
So good.
It was so good. Beautifully animated, incredible storyline. It was so touching and exciting and funny. It just was great. So,
All of the above.
yeah, we give a thumbs up for that one. For sure, you want to see that movie. Yes?
Yeah!
Did you guys like it?
Just a thumbs up out of 10.
I didn't like it. I loved it.
Yeah. How about you, Dad? Did you like that movie?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it was really good.
Really good.
And now onward to our next adventure, which is Garrett's
Neverland.
play. Neverland. We're off to Neverland tonight. Everybody's ready to go. They're in this green room, warming up their voices, getting ready for the show. It's go time. We are all done eating dinner and we're home now and you're ready to go to bed, Riz?
No.
Not yet? How has the run of this show been for you?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
What do you like most about it?
How like people think I'm like really funny and that I'm a good actor.
Well, we have one more show and
Let's make it the best.
yeah, sounds good. Oh, what are we doing, Garrett?
It's the last day of the play.
We are walking into the school for our last performance of Peter Pan. This has been an amazing run of a show and it has been so much fun. A lot of work. There's someone that's gonna open the door for us.
Welcome.
Oh, you're fabulous. We are doing our final mic check with our leads, hoping to eliminate any feedback so the sound is optimal for this show. We are brave souls putting 13 microphones on 5th and 6th graders.
Can I say something real quick too? This is gonna seem really weird because this is a show about never growing up, but I'm gonna talk about when you grow older, you're going to look back at this experience and I know you're going to be very proud of what you've accomplished and I hope you look at this. I hope you look at this as an example for your life that when you put your effort and your passion and your energy and your joy and your love into something, you can create magic no matter how old you are. Never grow up! It's awesome! We love you! Here we go! Ready? You ready?
And these 2 ladies, I admire more than I can tell you. The work they put in and the love they have for these kids blows my mind, and I love them. You ready, guys? Shanna Huffinger and Amber Park.
done. And so we are here at the local Taco Bell to get a taco because we're starving. Are you starving?
I'm so hungry.
That was an amazing run. You did such a good job, Garrett. I loved it. What was your favorite part of the show?
Anytime you were on stage.
Everything.
Everything.
Mine was everything.
So one of my favorite parts was when we did Ugwug for the first time on the stage with a little bit of an audience. They did the trick where you flip up on the
Like
back
Garrett
and kick your
Miller?
legs, and everyone got excited. So that was one of my favorite parts. That was fun. A lot of fun. But we're tired, and we're gonna have a taco and go to bed, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.